Wrapping up a two-day exercise, Iran's Revolutionary Guards test-fired ballistic missiles against targets in the Indian Ocean. A video released by state television showed two missiles being from central Iran, hitting targets located in the northern Indian Ocean. The missiles of various classes targeted the battleships 1,800 kilometers away. The exercise was dubbed Great Prophet 15 and also featured a drone attack on a missile defense system. It was followed by the launch of a barrage of new generation surface-to-surface ballistic missiles. Iran's Armed Forces Chief of Staff, Major General Mohammad Bagheri, was present on the second day of the drill, who said that using long-range missiles from maritime targets indicates that if the enemies show any ill will towards our national interests, maritime trade routes or territory, they will be targeted and destroyed by our missiles. He also added that Iran does not intend to carry out any attack and that the exercise showed Iran's readiness to defend itself with all its strength against any aggressor. Now, it was Iran's third military exercise in less than 2 weeks after a naval exercise in the Gulf of Oman and an army drone drill this month. The exercises started 2 days after Iran marked the anniversary of the assassination of Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in a US drone strike in Iraq in January last year. The war games also come at a time of rising tensions with the United States of America in the final days of President Donald Trump's administration.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to all the elders and apostles of GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and shalom to my fellow Akim and my fellow Akwar of the hopeful elect, man. Okay, and this is just a quick video going into war and weapons of war, man. Because we're in those times. World War III is heating up, amongst other things. But here lately, it's been being stirred up by a lot of other nations that are getting ready to go on the defense, man. Okay, and we know America, which is Babylon the Great, or Mystery Babylon, is gonna end up being destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, and so we're just getting into some videos, man, showing the other nations getting in gear and lining up, man. All right, and we're gonna go with first scripture. This lesson might not be that long. You get to the point. This is actually Jeremiah. We'll start with Joel. This is Joel Actually, let's start at around like yeah. This is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all men of war draw near. Let them come up. And you see, that's what's happening. Okay. The men of war are drawing near. You got Iran, China, India, Pakistan, Russia, Iran, America. All of them are showing off their nuclear capabilities, man. Okay, because this is what this war is going to be fought with. All right, nuclear capability. Everyone has missile technology, man, and everyone knows who the chief culprit is, and that's Israel and America. Okay, and ultimately America's allies, as prophesied, will end up turning on them, man. Verse 10: Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah, you got China flexing. You got North Korea flexing. You got Iran definitely flexing. Russia showing off. All these other nations are saying that they are no longer pushovers and they just will roll over and let America do what they want to do, man. So we're going to get into a few more videos. Actually, let's get into this video of China or Salakia, North Korea revealing the new ballistic missile, man.
North Korea is on a propaganda overdrive. The country is celebrating the conclusion of its 8th Party Congress. The celebrations are made for television, but the weapons being displayed are not. Weapons like a submarine-launched ballistic missile. 4 of them were showcased during the celebrations. What for? This report explores.
Pompous parades, larger-than-life celebrations, grand group photos, and made-for-television propaganda. North Korea is on a roll. It is celebrating the conclusion of its 8th Party Congress. Emotions are running high. Dressed in a black leather coat and a black fur hat, the supreme leader is overseeing every little detail, as jets fly above him, releasing celebratory flares in the air. And an orchestra performs military symphonies on the ground. It's a blockbuster show, and the perfect time to showcase the country's might. North Korea has unveiled the latest addition in its weapon arsenal. A submarine-launched ballistic missile.
Man, look at the
with
size of
black
that thing,
and
man.
white cones. At least 4 of them were put on exhibit. The state media is calling it the world's most powerful weapon, a strategic game changer. It's a solid fuel, short-range ballistic missile, more mobile and more quickly deployed than liquid-fueled versions. It could enable Pyongyang to launch a surprise attack on the United States.
On who?
And more quickly deployed than liquid-fueled versions. It could enable Pyongyang to launch a surprise attack on the United States.
And why the United States? Because America is Babylon the Great, man. Mystery Babylon, the mother of all harlots and abominations, man. Okay? That made the earth drunken with the wine of her philosophy, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. And that's what we see. Okay? The other nations have had enough. America has put them in compromising positions. Okay? And once that dollar crashes and a lot of nations use that as a world reserve, what do you think is gonna happen, man? They're gonna be looking at them sideways, man.
In fact, this military extravaganza is being seen as a message to the incoming Biden administration to extract concessions. This could explain why.
What has he done? He's legitimized North Korea. He's talked about his good buddy who's a thug.
Not only did Joe Biden call Kim Jong-un a thug, he even compared him with Hitler.
You know what, North Korea, we're not in a war. We have a good relationship. You know, people don't understand. Having a good relationship
Trump,
with
we have
leaders
to
of
move
other
on, because
countries
we have
is
a lot
a
of
good thing.
we have a lot of questions to get
Yes,
to.
that's
Your
like
response.
saying we had a good relationship with Hitler before he, in fact, invaded Europe, the rest of Europe. Come on.
The comparison.
These niggas are crazy, man. These niggas are crazy.
این مرحله و این گونه موشک‌های دورخورد سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی مجال روی ناو هواپیما برخواد بلند شه هواپیما نمیرسه.
And that's what it is, man. It's just we just in those times, man. All right. We just in those times. Again, Joel 9:3-9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. O Lord, let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat or Jehoshaphat, for there I will set to judge all the heathen round about. Okay? And that's what's gonna happen, man, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, man, or Jehoshaphat, which is in that Middle Eastern, the Levant region area, man. All right, and it's going down in there. I just did a video the other day where they're moving troops from Syria, or from what was Iran, from Syria to Iran, man. Okay, why? Because the U.S. has different military bases over there surrounding Iran, or Iraq rather. Military base moving in from Iraq, but they do have military troops moving in from Iraq. But they have military bases, lots of military bases surrounding Iran, because that's the plan. That's the key, man. But with this one, they're gonna bite off more than they can chew, because a lot of nations are gonna come with the aid and the help of Iran, like Russia, China, all right, South Korea, Africa, all those. All right. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get ye down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. All the other nations, man, not just America. All these other nations, all right, bombing each other, having the lowest chosen people in slavery, helping hide who they are, man, helping play a hand in the downfall, and just the overall wickedness that the scriptures say that they were involved in, man. All these other nations have a harsh judgment coming to them, and you can read more in that on, we're not going to get it. Let me see. I think it's Jeremiah 23. Actually, Jeremiah 20, the 25th chapter, man. You can read about their judgment getting ready to come to their asses, man. All right. Oh yeah, I did have one more video, and that was the chariots flying over the Pentagon, man. Let's see, what is that? The chariots flying over the Pentagon. Let's see if we can pull it up. That was a beautiful sight, man. It's lucky, y'all, while I find it. So, like, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I want to keep y'all with
This shit. The fuck is this shit?
The Oscars recently, as in last night, came out with new rules as of 2024. You actually have to fulfill certain rules in order for your picture to be eligible for Best Picture.
What the fuck is that?
Lack LGBTQ or female representation on screen. Stories that
This is above the Pentagon.
or I guess deaf people. Really, this is something in there on screen. Or a certain number of.
Hey, there you go, man. chariots flying over the Pentagon, man. You know, and are they gonna make them strike? What are they gonna do, man? In Proverbs 21:1. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. And that's right, man. The Lord is in control of everything, man. All right, we are just vessels playing out in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's movie. Okay. Now he could be stirring up the mind of these damn Edomites to go ahead and do something crazy, man, to get this shit jumped off. All right, but ultimately we know that the mark of the beast has to come first as well, which that's on the horizon too, man. All right. So we get into this last scripture. Oh, actually, Salakia, y'all. Yeah, we'll just get into this Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34, starting at the top. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that there is therein. The world and all things that come forth of it. For my indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. And that's a lot of judgment for a lot of you nations and you people, man. All right. Through this World War III, through this thermonuclear war, man. Okay. The brother, what's the brother's name from London? The brother Rakar Kwam, yeah, the brother Rakar Kwam did a video on World War I and II and the millions of people that were killed, man. And this one is going to be definitely overkill, man. All right, because of the judgment that's coming, man. Okay, their slain also should be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, as a falling fig from the fig tree. Okay, a lot of you other nations are going to be brought down low, man, going to be made desolate. Okay, and the ones that do survive, the people that do survive, you're going into captivity, man. You're going into slavery under the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's new kingdom, man, which is going to be on the earth, which is going to be under righteousness, man. Okay. Verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So Esau, Edom can't be saved, man. Okay. And we know modern day Idumea is America, man. All right. Babylon the Great, or Mystery Babylon, as King David had prophesied, man, tying them directly to Esau, Edom, man. Okay. So this just was a quick message, man. You know, missile talk. Things are ramping up. Things are moving. And prophecy is always undefeated, man. Shalom.